Hi everyone, I hope you're enjoying your holidays. I've had a few questions about 4A.2 and being able to find the A, B and C values. So I've just put together this video which you guys missed out on in week 11 by me not being in class. This method is called synthetic division of polynomials, and if you YouTube it, there are plenty of other examples. But what I've done here is be able to take the coefficients of our cubic. So 1 goes in the top here, 1 being the x squared coefficient, negative 22 and negative 40. And then I've also taken the 0, not the factor, but the 0 which comes from our factor, and I've put that on the left hand side. So what we're going to do is by adding each column, we're going to put those numbers together and result in the number. So the number there would be 1 plus 0 is 1. The number at the bottom is then multiplied by our 0, 1 times by 5, and that number goes into the next column. So we end up adding each column as we go from the left to the right. So 1 plus 5 results in 6. That number at the bottom is then multiplied by the 0. 6 times 5 was 30. Again, adding the column. 22, negative 22 plus 30 gives us plus 8. The result of that number multiplied by the 0 will give us plus 40. And what it should result in, if we've done it correctly, is any time you're using a 0, which this one was given to us in the question, the number in the bottom right hand corner should be a 0. So negative 40 plus 40 results in 0. That's a test to check that that is a 0. Because it was given to us, in this case it's a check to identify whether it was done correctly. So because that is done correctly, what we've been able to achieve are these three numbers here. These three numbers here are going to result in the A, the B and the C values that we were asked to find in the question. Because we should know that when we multiply a linear by a quadratic, we get the result of a cubic. So these three numbers are representing the A, the B and the C values. If we did know then the two future results for that question, we could then do a synthetic division process again. But for now, what we should end up with is x to the power of 3 plus x to the power of 2, take 22x, take 40. Can be written as a linear factor of x take 5 multiplied by a quadratic factor with coefficients 1, 6 and 8. So that's a very quick example, but I will go through that again in week 1. See you later.